Saint Barbara was born in mid-3rd century in Heliopolis, Phoenicia. Her father was Dioscorus, who was a rich pagan. If you've been wondering why she has no mother, well, her mother died. Dioscorus raised Barbara and dedicated his life for her. Christianity was only welcome for the needy. Dioscorus was a believer in the Greco-Roman religion. He hated the religion that was getting popular in Roman society. He was afraid that his daughter might be influenced by Christian values. So he decided to lock her in the tower. Over years of being trapped, she got her needs by a basket holding on a rope. Pagan teachers taught her about their gods. In front of the tower, there were hills covered with flowers and the flowing river. She would gaze there every morning. At night, she would gaze in the moon and the bright stars. She convinced that the soulless statues her father worshipped were the work of human hands. For her, it wasn't real God. One day, a stranger put a book about Christianity in a basket. She got the book and read it. Years passed by. Her father introduced her to a marriage, but she denied. Finally, after many years of being trapped, she was finally set free by her father, hoping that she would change her attitude. Barbara also met Christians who taught her about Jesus. A priest arrived in Heliopolis disguised as a merchant from Alexandria, and he baptized Barbara. A luxurious bathhouse was being built at the house of Dioscorus by his workers. He ordered to put windows. But while Dioscorus was away, she took advantage to add a window to form a trinity of light. She traced a cross near her window. It was so deep. Later, her footprints did the same. It was also imprinted. The bathhouse became a healing power. Dioscorus was surprised to see the third window. Barbara then explained. Dioscorus grabbed a sword and was about to strike her. Barbara ran away. Dioscorus followed Barbara. Barbara saw a hill down the road. The hill created a hole and she went inside. Dioscorus couldn't find her anymore. He wondered deeply. He found 2 shepherds down the hill and asked if they had seen his daughter. The first shepherd defended Barbara, but the second told the truth. There were legends that the second shepherd turned to stone and the sheep turned to locusts. Dioscorus dragged his daughter out of the cave. Barbara said that she would suffer for Jesus. He took her home. He told his servants not to give her food until she changes her religion. After weeks of starvation, he asked Barbara if she would renounce her religion, but she refused. She was handed over to the prefect of the city named Marcianus. They beat her throughout the day, but she never changed her mind. By night, she would pray and Jesus healed her. When her father and the prefect saw her healed, they were surprised.
What?
They got even more angry. They ordered Barbara intense torture. She stood strong. The prefect then ordered her to be tortured in public. While torturing her, there was a Christian woman named Juliana. Her heart was in pain while watching Barbara. Juliana also wanted to suffer for Christ. Juliana joined the suffering and made the prefect even more angry.
No!
He told everyone that this would be an example for people who wanted to follow Christ. Their bodies were full of wounds, but they both stayed strong. They were ordered to be stripped clothes, but through the prayers of Barbara and Juliana, God sent an angel and they were covered again. The prefect lost his patience and ordered them to be burned. As the soldiers were about to burn them, the angel made the fire extinguished. They repeated it many times until they decided to give up. Dioscorus decided to take advantage and ordered them to be beheaded. The prefect agreed. Barbara and Juliana were both beheaded. I can't believe that Dioceres is doing this for his own daughter. After killing both women, lightning fell to Dioceres as well as the prefect. They both died at the lightning. Saint Barbara died on 200 Common Era. Her feast day is on December 4th. She was venerated as one of the 14 auxiliary saints, or the Holy Helpers. She was the protector of people from lightning and thunderstorms. She was the patron saint of miners and tunnelers, armorers, military engineers, gunsmiths, and anyone who works in cannons and explosives. The story of Saint Barbara and Dioceres reminds parents to raise their children with love. For Jesus, children are the most precious gifts parents would ever receive. So to all parents, raise your children with love as Mary did to Jesus.